Samaritan. This is a film that was supposed to come out in theaters. I believe it was supposed to come out the very same day as today. It just got sold to Amazon Prime. So, Amazon Prime has the brand new Samaritan film out starring Sylvester Stallone. 13-year-old Sam suspects that his mysteriously reclusive neighbor, Mr. Smith, is actually the legendary vigilante Samaritan, who was reportedly dead 20 years ago. With crime on the rise in the city on the brink of chaos, Sam makes it his mission to coax his neighbor out of retirement and basically say, hey, I am Samaritan. There's also points here and there where we get a little bit of a side plot and too many other things going on, but we'll get into that in just a minute. Samaritan is a film I was looking forward to because, one, we've always wanted to see Sylvester Stallone play a superhero, super comic book, vigilante type character for a long, long time. Now, at his age, it's starting to show here. That's one of the big flaws here. His age is starting to catch up with him. It's starting to show, and it's not like he can play Rocky anymore and do a full-on boxing film. Every once in a while, he does do a couple of his own stunts, but in this film, you can definitely tell where the body doubles were used. There's a couple moments here and there where there are some very touching moments between Sam and Joe here, but this is a cliched movie that has redeeming elements to it, but it bogs this film down with the cliched moments, as well as side characters that have a motivation, but they also have another motivation that they don't explore, and it's not that well handled. Samaritan does have good action, some really good fun action. Cinematography, Sylvester Stallone was a little bit stale at some points. I don't know if that was with the script or the line delivery, or if he was just not trying at moments, but Sylvester Stallone really was not the right guy to play Samaritan. I think he could have had anybody in here and the film would have been the same. You just brought the star power of Sylvester Stallone. I'm liking seeing films go to streaming, but also this film could have gone to theaters and made a little bit more money. However, I think the studio realized that if they sell it to Amazon, they'll make a little bit more money than what they would have probably domestically at the box office. I think this would have been 50 to 60 million. I don't know how much Samaritan sold for, or how much Amazon paid for it, but I don't think it was worth it here. Samaritan is a subpar action film that is serviceable at best. Julius Avery is the director of this film. I don't think this is a director I'm going to be looking forward to a whole lot of, but then again, I have not seen Overlord. I hadn't seen his last film, Overlord. There's another film coming out next year called The Pope's Exorcist. Zero interest in that because I don't watch any exorcism movies. It's just not my type of film. It's not my alley. But I think this is a perfectly serviceable film for families. If you want to introduce your kids into a darker type of film, I think you can introduce them to this before the Batman. Show them a okay film at best, but then show them an amazing movie with the Batman. I'm going to give Samaritan a C. It was serviceable at best. I didn't hate this film. It was one of those films where I was just sitting there and I'm like, okay, I watched it. I don't need to see it again. There's my review of Samaritan. I will see all of you guys next time for my review of Me Time, starring Mark Wahlberg and Kevin Hart.